Good morning, YouTube. I'm here with a public service announcement letting you know that you do not need to have a prostate in order to have an anal orgasm. Welcome to Binding of Isaac Repentance on the Roguelike Dolls channel. This is episode 7. It is perhaps launch day or sometime in the middle of the week after. Who knows? I have no discipline. Maybe if I get like 10 or 12 videos recorded, you know, before launch day, I'll just release them all at once. I'm personally the type of YouTube viewer that likes to sit down and watch every single episode of a person's channel and then come back to it like a year later when there's new ones and then do the same thing. Oh my god, I want Cain pretty bad. Let's do Lazarus hard. Excuse me for 1 second, I gotta put down this beverage. Okay, what pill do we got? Bombs are key. Completely lateral move. We're okay with it. Lazarus is not a great character, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I tend not to like him that much. In order to unlock Bethany, we're gonna be trying to avoid death. So far, not so good. The unlock condition for Bethany is beat hard mode with Lazarus without dying. When you die as Lazarus, you come back in the same room as Lazarus the Second, who I think gets an attack speed up or something of that nature. He's also like the only character who can use, say, like Plan C without automatically dying. Everyone else, they usually die before most of the super boss animations finish. So not an especially useful item. All right. 2 for 3 is better, I think, than I've ever done in one of these rooms. In terms of spawning enemies. One time I hit the button and I got Cricket's head, which is a massive damage up and damage multiplier. Which is just fantastic, and now I'm like Pavlovianly conditioned to always do it every time forever. What do we want? A pill? That's fantastic. Mediocre. Deep, very mediocre. Oh, I don't know what that is. It's probably one of the like 6 items that makes you fart sometimes. We're not worried about that. Mongo Baby is huge. Among like the top 2 best babies in the game. Did they undo the shot speed changes in normal? Because I feel like the hard mode shot speed is a lot higher for my enemies. Oh my god, this might be our warm-up. I am gonna hit R if we die because my primary objective here is just unlocking Bethany. So I'm not super into it if we can't make progress towards that goal. Playing hide and seek with this boy. Not a huge fan of him. That was not our secret room. We can definitely check out the floor, or the store. We're on floor 1, so it will not require a key. Mr. Mega has appeared in the basement. Did I watch any new movies in 2020 at all? I'm not confident that I did. We could get the Nightlight, which isn't bad. We're gonna have to rob our machine, but it's usually pretty worth it to rob the machine. And I think the Nightlight is actually a very good defensive item. I want the Soul Heart too. Some people would say, Molly, why don't you like save up and put money into the machines so that you get better stores and stuff? And I'm like, I hear ya, but I don't care. I want the short-term benefit at the expense of long-term growth. Always. This run is already too big to fail. I'm gonna die after pulling 10 cents out of my machine. I regret everything. No, I don't. We're not gonna die. Oh, all right, Nightlight is doing us good. It will save us against his 5-shot burst, but not his brimstone. We're gonna be very vulnerable to that, and then we're just gonna kill him like this. Wonderful, perfect. We're in a super cool position. I didn't mean to pause. I wanted to look at my map. I don't think we need anything. We can just head on down. We don't have a key. Could be tricky to get into our item room in basement 2. But, you know, we're not panicking yet. We have a whole floor to do. We have 2 bombs. It gives us pretty good odds of finding a key somewhere. We have 4 health, and if we can protect it, we'll have a devil deal coming to us. You know, last time we tried to get an angel deal, we got a little burned, and I think it was because I did not adequately protect my angel deal at all. I took a lot of damage, so we ended up like not earning a angel deal until like floor 5. It's just wretched. But I still think a devil deal or an angel deal could be good for us. I think we could get a lot of value out of it if we decide we don't want to go in the devil deal. I think the deciding factor for me is just gonna be if the boss gives us health, we're gonna do a devil deal. If the boss gives us stats, we're gonna do an angel deal. And that's my wisdom there. I think, was there a tinted rock? We'll go back and look. Reusable airstrike is a great item, which allows us to drop a missile from the sky every 2 charges. Nah, I was just seeing things. We don't have a tinted rock in here. We're gonna hold off on the curse room until after we fight the boss, hopefully maintaining our chance at a devil deal if we decide we want to take it. Soul hearts are a little bit more rare in hard mode, no doubt. That's one of the new changes for Repentance. I think there's much more clear delineation between the 2 difficulties. I appreciate it. I think it was a problem in Antibirth or Afterbirth Plus that there wasn't really a reason to like do normal mode really ever. And now like there's a pretty significant difference in, you know, quality of life and game experience between the two modes. And I think that's nice. Okay. You know, all part of God's plan, I guess. Oh, wow, 2 keys. We have truly been blessed. This is a super annoying item that kind of makes your tears go all floopy. I love it. Everyone hates it except for me. I think it's fantastic. We'll be popping that right away. Take care of one of these guys. We'll get the other one with that. We're not messing around. So this did give us an HP up, which means we want to go and get some health. Or we want to spend some of our health. And I'm thinking we want both of these things. Note that Mongo Baby's tears are now red. His tears mimic whatever the last baby you picked up is, but maintains his shot speed. We could go to our store. I'm not into it. We could go to our curse room, but it's really far back, so I'm also not going to do that. One thing that I've been forgetting to do in runs is pop up the seeds. So we have Alpha 3, Alpha, Piano, Ricardo, Zebra, Donkey 8. The joke is that I don't know the NATO phonetic alphabet. And my response is, oh, you mean the cop alphabet? Yeah, nice try, Fed. And my second response is, yes, I do, and I just pretend I don't, as kind of a joke. Oh my god, we want it. So here's the thing about 9 lives and this character. Not even a chance that we were gonna take damage in that room for a second. I know a lot of people screamed. They were like, ah, bat. And they made some embarrassing sounds. Disgraceful lack of faith. Awesome. I enjoy this item thoroughly. Lucky Foot gives us a luck up, which now brings us to 0 luck, which I think is lovely. And it provides us with only good pills for the rest of the run. Which I'm pretty into. So we took this sulfur item, which is like a 3-room recharge brimstone. Which is pretty fun. Oh, jeez. This got into a weird situation. I wanted to make sure we weren't leaving a consumable around here. We'll want brimstone for the boss, I think. I'll trade a bomb for a key. I guess a coin. I guess an energy. The store would not be too bad at 7 cents. We're for sure gonna get a cube of meat from this guy, which is valuable. We do gotta be a little bit careful. The first health you lose as Cain is gonna be your, or not Cain, as Lazarus is gonna be your Lazarus the second health. So you gotta watch out for that. Where are we going? we want a little bit of extra money. I wouldn't mind a soul heart from the store. I guess we would love a battery item if we could get it. It's a pretty good deal. We could use our Fool card to get out of here, and we might. If annoying enemies spawn, we'll do it, but these guys aren't too bad. Yeah, I don't want to mess with those guys. Those are the jumpy guys. We don't need to tango, frankly. Yeah, we'll go for that. We'll take Sulfur with us. I don't think it's necessarily better than the Book of Sin, which gives consumables, and the Book of Sin is especially good right now because we have, you know, the whole guaranteed good pills. To make up for our crimes against our donation machine in the previous episode, I will put 10 cents back in. We could get anything, even a bomb. Oh, a pill. What do we got? Luck up? Hell yeah. I've convinced myself that this is the conservative play that I want to do. And here's why. It all comes down to the pills. We're gonna get a lot more pills if we take this item. And if we can get like pill baggy, then all of the cards this item can drop are also gonna be pills. And we're just gonna do a very pill heavy strategy. Okay. A bedroom is fine, but we don't need it. We'll just get out of here. Not exactly like boss rush pace, but that isn't our goal. Don't need to put that pressure on ourselves. Plus, Lazarus's boss rush unlock is awful. I personally enjoy it, but it is an item with a lot of haters. Missing No. An item which a lot of people just won't pick up on most runs if they're any good. And I agree that that's the strategy. If a run is good and you're having fun, I think you should not pick up Missing No. It is a passive item that takes all of your items and re-rolls them every floor to different items. And it's definitely bad to do. It's detrimental to your chances of winning in a very serious way. If you can stay alive, you'll probably have like at least one really good floor, and you'll probably have at least one really bad floor over the course of a whole run. Wheel of Fortune, okay. Why not? Give me $1. I'd take a pill too. Oh, I don't want that. Okay. Could be worse. Oh, geez. Champion bubbly guys now spawn champion bones when they break, which is a fantastic update. I've always said that I don't take enough damage from the bones, so feels good for it to be harder. As you know, I'm very good at dodging projectiles. So it does not faze me. I'm pretty into the idea of losing half a heart in this room on purpose so that we can go into that boss trap room. Might just go ahead and do it. Oh, this is a lot better. One of these days, we are... Alright. This is terrible. To a diamond, save me. Devil, save me. Strength card, sun. Something, save me. Joker, there we go. Oh, this kills us. But it is nice. I think if I take these cards, I am gonna see another bloat. So I don't especially want to do that. I would like a magic mushroom though, if the game felt so inclined.
Full health.
Excellent. Did I get the item room on this floor? No. This is a new trinket, Mitosis. It when you move down to the next floor, any non-collected consumables get carried with you and appear in the starting room of the next floor. So my theory is, because we have this trinket, it doesn't matter that those cards are in the boss room. We're just not gonna have to fight the bosses. Could have waited to pick that up, but it does give us a extra hit, which will keep us from death. In retrospect, because it was my goal to never die in this run, we should not have picked up 9 lives. That was wrong, but it's fine. I think we had too good of a thing going, and it was going to decay our spiritual purity and fortitude. And nobody wanted that. That's not why people turn on YouTube. They come on here and they're like, my God, if I see one more person decay their spiritual fortitude and purity for laughs, I'm gonna fucking lose it. I'm gonna absolutely lose my shit. So here I am, a sanctum of spiritual purity. Okay. So no real reason to do this, but an interesting room layout, no doubt. Whoa. That's wild. Yeah, I suppose... Did we find... No, we didn't find the store, I think, so let's go do that quick. I would really like a soul heart. We're not going to take wishbone. I think trinkets might get brought down. Soul heart's exactly what we're looking for. Perfect. Give us a slight boost for our devil deal chance. Wishbone pays out with an item pedestal, I think, from the treasure room pool after taking some amount of damage. Okay, that's excellent. That's really good. We're gonna lay a bomb. Try to get some damage there, see what card this is. Oh my God, do not get hit. This is a boss I'm very not good at fighting yet. He's kind of new. Hell yeah. We didn't lose our life, and we maintained this red heart. So absolute win, and we'll just go down to the next floor. What do we got? Okay, so we do not maintain trinkets to the next floor. Those are going to be useful for us, but not our first stop. I just wanted to get some mapping. What do we got? Item room. Everything of value is kind of to the north of us, so we're going to ignore this whole side of the map. I don't think it does. I don't think it does too much for us. Wonderful. We have 100% chance of a deal with the devil if we can maintain this soul heart for a little bit. That trinket is very good. It is no, never again, or no, not again, never again. Very severe. And it prevents activatable items from spawning in treasure rooms and possibly the store. I don't know. Maybe also the devil deal. It could just be all item pedestals, but I know that it affects treasure rooms at least, which is good because I think we're generally happy where we are with our Book of Sin. We don't need a different active item. Book of Sin is fantastic. Do not use a key to get to a lottery machine. That does not, like, get us anything because we don't have any coins. Very cool to trade a full charge for, a half of a charge. Excellent item. 10 out of 10 value. I'm whining, but I actually think it's pretty funny and good. And it's like, why would that be beneficial? And the answer is, having energy on the ground can be really nice if you don't pick it up. Like, for one, you can transfer it to the second player in co-op. And a lot of people don't think about how a lot of this game is pretty well designed for co-op because they only play single player, which frankly is sad. You should play co-op. It is a rich and wonderful experience that changes the way that you think about the game. But the yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff that you can get out of being patient and leaving an item pedestal on the ground for a second. We're gonna go for this. Get a couple of keys. That's good. And I want Spider Mod. I like Spider Mod as an item. So we're once again raiding our maybe there's some money in here and we don't need to absolutely decimate our donation machine once again. All right, we were gonna have to bomb the donation machine once, so no mistakes were made as usual. One mistake was made. Atypical. Okay, we're going for it. There's a tinted rock in this room. See if you can find it. That's right, it's right here. Okay, no reason not to fight the boss. We have Gate, who sucks ass, and we hate him. We're gonna use bombs on him to speed him up. Finish him off with some poison. That's sort of a tip about pretty much everyone's enemies, I would say, in the world, that they just despise being poisoned. They just, like, absolutely hate it. So we're gonna go here. Pop this. All right, we got 4 luck up, so you're gonna have to pay out. Oh my god. All right, never mind. So some sort of galaxy-brained individual, if they were playing with Afterbirth Plus logic, would be like, obviously we take Ghost Baby to get down to 1 red heart, and then we take Oculus Rift, and it only costs us 1. But Devil Deals now dynamically change what they are. So you no longer can take free items. So had we taken Ghost Baby there, I'm somewhere in the range of 90% certain that Oculus Rift would have cost, I'm extremely afraid, would have cost 1 red heart and 2 soul hearts. So we would not have been able to take both of them. It would have been a big trick. Oh, lordy lord. I'm a little bit nervous about our HP situation. If we play smart, we should have no problem. If we play poorly, we're gonna have huge problems. I don't see an outcome where we don't finish the run, and I think were I in a position with like a mature save file where all I needed to do was unlock Bethany, I'd probably hold R. If I accidentally died here, but that's not the reality of the situation at all. We have lots of productive stuff that we can do, short of, oh my god, well, there's like a really decent chance we're just gonna die, so want to avoid that. Should take care of a lot of them. Okay. Yeah. We're frightened. We're scared. We're not convinced that that's worth it. Okay. Shouldn't be too bad of a room to navigate. Wish I had flying. That would trivialize this little challenge. That was close. A lot closer than it needed to be. We have not yet found our item room, so kind of bad to take this, but it was a really good chest overall. We're doing a little bit of hunting for like a black soul heart or something. All right, doing some thinking. We have time. Oh my god. This is how we die. I'm so intimidated by this room. Get me out of here. All right. Stop being a coward. Here's what we're gonna do. All right. We gotta get here. Ah, no. Okay. We're not gonna unlock Bethany this run, but we did get some stats up for doing that. Jeez. Okay. I guess this just means we're gonna have another chance to play Lazarus if we can make it through here. I'm pretty confident we can still pull out a W here. We have 9 lives. That's gonna be a lot of chances. I think given 9 attempts, I can usually get a kill on like Mom's Heart, like 1 out of 9 times, assuming that we can get there. But you know, maybe we get there with 4 lives and we still pull out a kill. It could happen. We don't have a key, which is a little unfortunate. Oculus Rift will help a lot with these guys. Seeing how we can't hit them by shooting them in the face, but the Rift itself does a pretty good amount of damage. I do not regret engaging with that puzzle room. I think it was a difficult room for sure, and the first time I saw one like that, but you know, that's just the nature of the game. I like this trade. All right. I didn't mean to spend so much time in this room. I'm just like horribly afraid. Are you gonna go ahead and donate? Actually, we're gonna buy this. Yeah.
Tears up.
Genius. Oh my god. I make life really difficult for myself by refusing to dodge effectively. All right, that wasn't great either. Yeah, I could talk about like the last year, but I haven't been forming like any memories. I remember hardly anything that happened, you know, since March 2020. It's just been like a blur of depression. I think I went on a couple of dates, like maybe one in March and like one in around July, and that's pretty much it on that front. I think I saw no like real new movies. Maybe I watched one on Netflix or something, but who could say? I don't like having an HBO subscription. Not about that. I got pretty into the sport of motorcycle racing, which I'm not gonna lie, it's boring at first for a thing that's like, you know, high speed sport bike racing. You'd think that it'd be kind of interesting to watch, but like any sport, it just doesn't make any fucking sense the first time you're watching it, and it's like, why are people doing anything? Why are they doing this? Like, oh my god, what do they care about? What's the underlying strategy here? None of these questions are like super clear to me on the like outset, and I get it's like go fast and win the race, but I didn't really understand the dynamics of how people do that and why the game wasn't just, you know, pedal to the accelerator and hope you don't die. And so the truth is that it's motorcycle racing is really a resource management game. Okay, range up is good, and it gives us a soul heart. That gives us much better odds of actually killing Mom's heart. Yeah, so it's sort of like a resource management game. The main resources that you have when you're like a professional motorbike racer is you have your actual like physical resources on the bike that are like real things. in the world, such as gasoline. MotoGP bikes are pretty sophisticated. They have different fuel modes. They're not quite the like rocket ship NASA designed things of Formula One cars, but they typically have a few fuel settings that affect fuel economy versus like versus the amount of like power that the engine produces at any time. We'll just get some back and forth going here. Hope we get some riffs in good spots. I'm very adverse to I'm not into the idea of taking damage. We walked right to the boss, which we love. Oh my good Lord Jesus Christ. Small floor. I think maybe this is the quickest I've ever gotten to a boss in Binding of Isaac. In the womb, at least. So definitely not whining. We have homing bombs, and a ton of bombs actually, so we really should be letting them rip. We have pretty decent bombs. Loki's Horn is an awful item that allows you to shoot in 4 directions, which usually doesn't help you, because if you're not positioning like an incredible fool, enemies are in only one direction, so the secret room's not there, but we'll check here. It's worth a bomb. There could be like a soul heart in here or something. Wonderful. I'm very happy that we checked. This is also a new item. I'm so pleased to see all these items. There's also a tinted rock in this room. We have no keys, but the tinted rock was very worth it. So our HP situation went from dire to pretty dang good. We also have the wafer, which we picked up on like floor 2 or so, which allows us, instead of taking colossal damage from enemies in the womb, we only take half of a heart, which is great. We love to see it. I think this run is actually going to go all the way to Satan. Empress does a lot more for us than Jera. We probably should have used the Jera rune to Yera. Is it a soft J? I don't know. We probably should have used the Yera rune on those soul hearts, but you know, we're not using our brains. As long as we don't take red heart damage on this floor, we will get a chance to fight Satan. On the account that the Devil Deal in Womb 2 only contains a portal to Hell. Or Sheol. Which I guess is like Hell. I forget if it's like a Dante type Hell or like what. This could be good. Getting $1 is usually a pretty easy way to unlock Cain, so if they'll allow it, I'm into it. But I'm not gonna spend all day. We're just gonna go down to 0, and then we're gonna bomb this. We'll bomb this too. Can't bomb that guy. He's immune to bombs. Awful room. We have 8 luck, which is very high if you're not too familiar with this game. A pretty typical amount of luck that you might have in any run is like We could have used Jera on that too, which also would have been smart, but I'm not like one of those people who employs strategy to win. I'm more of one of those people who just relies on expert dodging and masterful gameplay. It's not like a good strategy because I actually can't dodge, but it does create for some sort of tense and close situations. Horrible room. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Ah! No! Easy. Not even afraid. I'm bigender, which means that I talk like a dude and like scream and all right, you know what? If the game is gonna continually give us chances to use this Jera rune to get an extra soul heart, I'm not gonna turn up my nose. I was gonna make a joke about like screaming like a girl, or possibly like making like girly sex noises, but I wasn't feeling it. We got like 40% into the joke, and it was just like, all right, pull out. Some creep on the ground. We don't like to see it. I guess I would really like a soul heart, so I'm gonna at least bomb if I can get 2 with each. The mom's heart fight should be not too hard with our Oculus Rift and our 8 luck. Oh shit. We don't want to get hit by a bunch of lasers, though. Okay, and the reason why it's not going to be too bad is that tears are not immune to, like, Oculus Rift. They get sucked into it, so defensively very strong. What do we got? Transcendence, Solar System, a new baby. We could end the run, but we're gonna go down to Satan. We'll definitely be doing another Lazarus run here soon enough. I don't know when. I'm not like dying to unlock Bethany. She definitely has a set of items that I'm less familiar with, so I'm somewhat inclined to expedite the process, but it's not an emergency. We'll get there. Maybe one of the worst floaty eye enemies. Very difficult to dodge lasers. We're gonna hope for a lot of Oculus Rift procs on here, and we don't want them to go underground because we lose all of our boogers from our nose goblin, which deal damage over time. Dying would be a pretty bad thing for us to do. We would lose a max health, which isn't the end of the world, but it would give us a lot more wiggle room to have 2 health in the Satan fight. health up is great. Perhaps we could have 3 health in the Satan fight if we play our cards right. This is pointless backtracking, but I gotta check. My shame is immeasurable. Go, go, go. It's flying. That doesn't help us at all. It was a thought. It was definitely a thought. Okay. We've arrived in a pretty good position. You know, if I had to boil it down to anything on this run, like, what did we do right or wrong? I think, like, it's very easy to say we'd be better off if we weren't just, like, constantly eating shit, and I don't think that's wrong. I think the big mistake is it was cowardly of us to take, Book of Sin instead of Sulfur. I think overall having all that extra like damage during boss fights and stuff would have been way better than the alternative. It's gonna be continually laying bombs. And we did it. I think this is our first Satan kill. Fantastic. And we unlocked Judas. Thank you so much for viewing this program with me and hanging out. My name is Molly. If you enjoyed the channel, there's new Isaac runs every single day. Hit the subscribe button and the notification icon, which is a bell, to get notifications about the channel. Hit the like button or dislike button to boost me in the algorithm, and please comment with, like, if you had to choose a tooth to lose, like an adult tooth, which one? And no chickening out and no like fake things. You gotta lose one. I'll tell you which one I would lose on the next episode.